good evening. How's it going? Let me get set up. Happy Sunday. Sunday already. Okay. You ready? This one, case one. Whoa, what did we do last time? We were investigating. Investigating. So wait, the showrunner died, was murdered, and we're trying to figure out who done it. And the maintenance mechanic dude, Tully. The Tully is kind of sus. Alright. See what I remember. Gucci, hello! Happy Sunday. How was your Sunday? Those donuts you posted look so good. I was like, man, I want donuts. But yeah, happy Sunday. Now I'm home doing more of the same. Home. What did I do? I did a little bit of drawing, a little bit of random stuff on my to-do list. Tiny bit of trip planning with friends. Okay, what is this? Envelope? A letter? Blake's mail. Blackmail? Oh, I have to remember all the voices and stuff now. Okay. Look at all these letters. Blake must have been going through the fan mail. We get stacks of the stuff every month. Oh, Scout. What for? Nothing, really. People just want to say they like the show. Guess it helps them feel closer to us. Have y'all sent fan mail before? I guess it's a different time, because nowadays you can just tweet. Be like, oh my god, blah, 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 and just tweet at someone. But back in the day, you sent fan mail. I mean, I guess you can still send letters and stuff, or like packages to PO Box or something. Also, any snacks or drinks? I have Spindrift, sparkling water, lemon. Okay, after drinking 2 weird drinks the past 2 days, the Olipop and the maple water thing, I'm glad I'm back to my sparkling water. Just water is good.
If they want to be closer, why don't they visit the studio?
I mean, emotionally, Scout. Fans get to know us through the show and they write to us. The parasocial? Well, mostly they want to write to Becky, but you get the idea. Here, I'll read you one. To whoever wrote episode 6. To whoever wrote episode 6. I hope you trip and fall on your pencil, bleed all over the floor, and die in agony.
I would not advise allowing this person to get closer to you, emotionally or otherwise.
Here's another one. Mr. Patterson, you've chewed up murder mystery and crapped out a sorry excuse for a new season. If I ever have the misfortune to meet you in the street, I'll open you up and make you eat your own guts. Then maybe you'll know how you made the fans feel. Dang, these are some, they don't sound like fan letters. Fan threats. Like, even if you hated a show that much, would you say that to someone? Like this gruesomely? Like, I'll open you up and make you eat your own guts? Or would you just be like, you know, I wasn't a fan of this season. I hope next season's better. Like, would you send threats like this? This isn't fan mail, it's hate mail. Not worth the effort? Yeah, like, is it really, like, worth it to, like, sit down, write out this angry letter to someone, and then, like, like, is it worth it? Need friends to rant to SMH? For real, for real. Yeah, why complain to the, I don't know, to the showrunner when you can vent to your friends?
There are 14 envelopes here with the same handwriting. I calculated 98% probability that they're all from one person.
And they're all signed with the same thing, Show Master 66. Could it be some kind of nickname?
The tape recorder's label says SM66. It could be a shortened version of the same name.
Of course! Whoever Showmaster 66 is, they had access to the studio and the vendetta. That must be who killed Blake. But what's their real identity? Yeah, hiding behind a user identity. Username. Hiding behind a screen. Alright, Tully. Just kidding, I think we already asked him everything. Oh, should we present something to him? I don't remember what we did last time. Here. Did we show him the ID card? How come you've got an ID with my face on it? Ain't that identity theft or something? This is your ID card. We found it in the break room. Shoot, I must have dropped it. I really gotta get new pockets for these overalls.
How long have you worked here?
Not long. Few weeks, I guess. Really? Bill said this ID card design is old, like a decade old. I don't know what to tell you. That's the one they gave me when I started here. Come on, baby. You know you can trust me. Alright, so I think we saw that dialogue last time. Do you know anything about this hate mail? We found these letters on Blake's desk. Have you ever written to the studio? This is kind of embarrassing, but I don't really write much. Mostly stick to invoices and Christmas cards, and even then I make mistakes. One Christmas, I accidentally sent bright red lingerie to the hardware store instead of to my girl at the time. Oh no. Would have been fine, except she woke up on Christmas morning to an invoice for 14 feet of plywood, and she still hasn't paid. What about the name Showmaster 66? Do you recognize it? That's a name? Sounds more like an exercise bike. Nothing useful there. We go somewhere else? There is that super fan, right? Oh, we're already here. There is that super fan, right? Do you think he's Showmaster 66? Our friend KC. Is there anything we can show you? Do you have anything to say about... Oh, shouldn't we have... I think... Wait, do we need to show, Tully the hair dye? When was the last time we played this? There's a gap in my memory. I think Blake's killer dyed their hair as part of a disguise. Do you... Me? Dye my hair? Baby, I'm young. I'm viral. You see any grays up on my head? Well, no, but I didn't think so. You're only old as you feel. That's what Gramps used to say. Although he died bungee jumping at 92, so take that with a grain of salt. Alright, let's show Casey the hate mail. Just kidding, he wasn't interested. Coffee. What else have we got? Can we go anywhere else? It's been so long, I don't remember. Okay. This is where we present all the evidence and hope for something interesting. Okay, that's the ID. This tape recording has the audio of Blake's death. Someone was trying to blackmail him. I need answers, Tully. Where were you at 4:30 p.m. today? I don't really keep track of time most days. I think I was working on the set. Do you have any proof? What do you think all these tools are for? I ain't here to build a dollhouse. Okay, the hair dye. The hair dye. The phone. The screwdriver. That's like all the evidence, right? Okay. Is this something we have to show KC? Paperwork boring. Guest ID. Can you tell me anything about this bottle? Where did you get this? I think we saw this last time. This is Color Brand hair dye. Trust me, Honor. You don't want this stuff anywhere near your head. Bill found it in Blake's office. Not a product you'd recommend I take? You'd be better off using spray paint. I threw all that trash out years ago, and I have been very strict with our suppliers. I spent a long time explaining all the painful ways it could be inserted into their sales guide if they tried to flog me anymore. So someone must have brought it in. This could belong to the killer. If you ask me, you'd have to be a psycho to use that stuff.
But why would a murderer need hair dye?
A quick disguise, maybe? Oh! The scream. What the hell was that? I think it was Becky. It sounded like it came from the set. Do you think she found another body? You'd better go check. Me? Yeah, how come it's not us? What? I would love to be there to back you up. Us? Yeah, shouldn't it be us? But I should probably stay here. In case the killer tries to hide in the, bridge. Okay, let's go to set. To the set! To the set! We gotta go!
How strange. This room doesn't seem to be finished.
It's a TV set, Scout. This is where we film Murder Mystery. Becky, are you here?
Get away from me, you freak! I said get away from me!
What's going on?
Ah!
It's just me, Becky.
Don't sneak up on me like that, you idiot.
Are you okay? Is someone else?
Oh crap, he's coming this way. I'm getting out of here. If he asks, you didn't see me. Got it?
Oh, okay. If who asks? Oh, it's a super fan. Becky, please. I just want to read you something. Oh, hi, Honor. Say, did Becky come this way? She was just here. I don't think so. She said to meet her in the restroom. Oh, what is that? What kind of response is that? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Oh, dang it. Guess I'll just wait here in case she comes back. Alright. Question. I can't believe it. I'm really here on the set. What are you doing in here? What are you doing in here? Why did Becky scream like that? Oh, well, I guess I surprised her. I never realized TV studios were so dark. So you were just standing around in the dark? On an empty set? Not just any empty set. This is the actual set where Murder Mystery is filmed. Yeah, I know. I was an actor. Yeah, I was. So you're a big fan of the show? So you're a pretty big fan of the show? Absolutely. Miss Terry, Becky, is pretty much my idol. Don't get me wrong, I love your character too. Miss Terry and Detective Oates are the greatest TV detectives of all time. Thanks, John. It's just a shame it's all over. Over? You don't think they'd cancel the show, do you? How can we carry on without Blake? He was the one who brought us all together. It was his show as much as anyone's. But you have to keep going. Think of it as a tribute to him, a memorial season. Wouldn't that be the best way to honor his work? Would it? But he's dead, like... I don't know.
What do you want then?
I guess we never know. Like, if you created something and then you passed away unexpectedly, like, I don't know. We don't know if you didn't write down what you want. Like, do you continue to work the legacy, or do you just leave it as is? Even if we wanted to, there'd be no Detective Oates. One of the last things Blake did was cancel my contract for next season. You're kidding. You can't have Terry without Oates. That's ridiculous. You think that's ridiculous? Wait until you hear about the talking poodle. As soon as I get home, I'm posting on alts.tv.missterry about this. There'll be angry letters, black faxes, riots. You really want Becky to like you? Oh god. You really want Becky to like you, huh? Riots? I guess so. Like, are people gonna be protesting outside the studio? Like, are they just gonna... Like, will they just show up with their signs and be like, riot? You really want Becky to like you, huh? She's so cool. I just wish she'd talk to me. No matter what I say, she looks at me like I'm something nasty she stepped in.
I don't understand. Becky has shown no signs of interest in you, but you keep trying.
Because she's Miss Frickin' Terry! I might have no chance, but I've gotta try. Even if she tells me to go to hell, at least she spoke to me, bro. This is sketchy, bro. That parasocial, don't do that. Don't feel like that. I can't decide if that's sweet or just creepy. Nah, Honor, that is creepy. Like, I don't know. If I was Becky, I would be freaked out. I'm like, oh god, this random guy's obsessed with me. Like, ew. Someone I don't know and wants to be like my friend or something. Like, ugh. You don't happen to know she's into poetry, do you? I don't think so. Why? No reason. What do you think about Tully? What do you think about Tully? He's such a jerk. All muscle and no brains. And the way he's always flirting with Becky, it makes me sick. Oh, isn't this isn't this hypocritical? Isn't he the one who's pursuing? Isn't John also pursuing Becky? If you're trying to find a murderer around here, he's big enough to do it, and stupid enough not to hide it properly either. Why do women always go for meatheads like him when there are good guys like me just waiting to be given a chance? Ew. Oh god. Good guys like me. I don't know. I feel like that's the... I don't like that. Gee, I don't know. Maybe if you respected them as people instead of acting like they owe you something, that'd be a good start. Yeah, Honor, you tell them. You tell them, right? They don't. The Miss Becky doesn't owe you anything. Just because you like her character on the TV show. She doesn't owe you anything. She doesn't even know who you are. Oh, sure. And what would you know about it? Sorry, I didn't mean to snap at you. All this murder stuff has got me pretty tense. Alright. We got some questioning. Unhealthy adoration I'll take, but unhealthy ego, pass for sure. Unhealthy ego. Hey, do you know anything about these hate mail? This stack of hate mail addressed called from somebody calling themselves Showmaster66. Any of these letters look familiar to you? No. Why would they? Just a wild guess. You've sent fan mail before, right? I'll bet you know our address by heart. I've also memorized the studio phone and fax numbers, and my 10-digit membership code for Miss Terry's Junior Investigators Club. But I haven't sent any fan mail recently, and who signed those so-called letters anyway? You won't find my name at the bottom, that's for sure. True. They're signed by Showmaster66. That's a pretty cool handle, but I don't recognize it. What about this tape recorder? Oh, blah blah blah, I clicked the wrong button. Oh my god, I clicked it again. He had to play this animation where he looked away. Okay, evidence. Do you know anything about this tape recorder? Where did you get that? I mean, I've seen a cassette recorder before, but there's nothing special about that one.
Quite the opposite. The recording quality was so bad that most of the audio is unintelligible.
What? Oh man, I knew I shouldn't have, Shouldn't have what? Shouldn't have, told you how much of a fan I am of your show. You're trying to sell me some cheap tape recorder just because you play Detective Oates? I've never been so insulted in my life. What? Why are you snapping at me, huh? Hang on, this guy owns every Miss Terry collectible. He'll probably buy any old crap. Why is he getting mad at me? I'm not trying to sell you anything. I just wanted to know if you recognized it. Oh, well, okay then. Never seen it before in my life. So, we found a stack of hate mail and an audio tape, both in the room where Blake was murdered.
And analysis suggests both these belong to the same person, Showmaster66.
At the same time, the recording tells us that Blake was killed because someone wanted me fired from the show.
There's a 70.4967% chance that the hate mail was sent by the same person who killed Blake.
We're dealing with some kind of crazy fan, and you're big on the online forums. You must know something, John. Yeah. Are there any leads you can give us? Any people acting sussy on the online forums? I don't know what to tell you. Please, Don't worry, I think I already know who Showmaster66 really is. Showmaster66 is Becky! Tully! You! It's you, isn't it? You're Showmaster66? Alright, fine, you got me. It's mine, it's all mine. The tape recorder, the letters. You killed Blake. What did he ever do to you? No, I didn't kill anyone. You had to believe me. Misery! What the hell do you think you're doing? Just in time, Detective. I've identified the murderer of Blake Patterson. You're just not going to quit, are you? You know what? Fine. It's about time you learn this isn't as easy as you think. Who's the killer and what's your proof? This is it, the moment of truth. Just stay calm and think it through. You've got this. Alright. Oh, snap. We have the hair dye and ID. The hair dye and ID it could be Tully. It could be Tully. The hate mail and tape recorder proves it was John. The action figure and hair dye proves it was Becky. It's definitely not Becky. Was it Tully? I mean, even if John sends hate mail, I don't think he would kill the showrunner, right? Because then there'd be no more show. And then there'd be no more Miss Terry, and he'd lose his idol. What's Tully's motivation? I don't know. I don't remember. Well, clearly, if there's hair dye, he dyes his hair, and he has a fake ID card. So he clearly snuck in for a reason. He had to work out his muscles, yeah. Had to flex them. Do we say Tully? Well, okay, hold on. I wish I remember what the tape recorder said. No clue? Yeah, like... It's been a while since our last episode, so I'm like, oh, what was the evidence? Hate mail and tape recorder. The tape recorder, it sounded like there was like an argument, right? But Tully does seem kind of random, like suspicious. He snuck in. I mean, John snuck in too, technically. John is right here. Let's just throw him under the bus. This hate mail was sent to Blake by someone calling themselves Showmaster66, a pseudonym of John Redfern. That's not... Yes, I sent the letters, but only because they were ruining my show. He also planted this tape recorder at the scene of the crime. No, I mean, yes, I hid the tape recorder in there, but I was only trying to hear about the next season of Murder Mystery. I only wanted to find out what was going on behind the scenes. That's the only reason I'm here today, I swear. You believe me, right? You don't seriously think I killed anyone, do you? Death threats, trespassing, planting a surveillance device. You'd better come with me. I want to search that backpack you left in the break room. You mean you're going along with all this? What about Tully? He could have killed Blake. Or that security guy. I bet he's the murderer. Wait, let's not do anything crazy. Move it, now! What about me? You've done enough. Just keep back and let me handle this. Okay. Was it really him? What about Tully? Was he sussy or not? Really, Detective, this isn't necessary. Will you just listen to me for a second? Don't I have rights? What's with all the noise? John was just about to open his backpack for me. What for? I guarantee all this nerd is carrying is a bunch of toys and bubblegum cards. Maybe, but there have been some serious accusations made. I need to see inside that bag. But I don't. She'll see. She'll see what? Oh, Miss Call? What's she got to do with this?
Don't look at me. I've got no idea what he's blabbing about.
I just, it's embarrassing and I'd rather not. Fine, I'll open it for you. Okay.
Wait. Oh, wait. Don't open that bag, detective.
What the hell do you want? Honor, come get this floating rust bucket out of here. It's obviously malfunctioning.
If this is the killer's bag, it may be dangerous. I do not advise opening it without the proper precautions.
Dangerous? Like what, a bomb? There's no bomb inside my bag.
That's exactly what a mad bomber would say. Don't you dare open that bag while I'm in here.
I'm not qualified to handle bombs. Damn it, I'll have to call it in. When I think I've told this before, when I worked at a museum, back some years back, the big museum, we had like a coat check, and you have to put your backpack there because you can't be walking around with your backpack in the museum because you like might hit the artwork and stuff. But I guess I was there that day, but not there in the moment. But like my coworkers was saying like someone came up to the information desk and was like, "Here, I don't want to wait in line for the bag check." So she like dropped off she just put her bag on the counter, and the workers they were like, what? No, we can't take this. And then the customer lady was just like, it's not like there's a bomb in here or anything. And then she walked away. And then so like obviously the workers, my coworkers, just they called security because like you can't just joke about that, right? You can't be like, oh, haha, tee bomb. Like you can't just say something. You can't joke about that. So security came. They looked at the bag. Nothing was in there. And they brought it to the coat check. But like I was like, bro, you can't joke about that. Needing the bomb squad for a bag full of toys. This is a new low. Maybe they're right. Maybe I am getting too old for this kind of work.
I could do a subsurface scan of the bag without opening it. It's not 100% accurate, but it may help.
You can do that? And it's safe?
There's only a very small chance of accidental detonation. Statistically insignificant, really. This crazy tin can is gonna kill us all.
Do the scan. Puzzle start. Is this okay? Oh, okay. Won't take a coat or bag check job in the future, right? Like, I don't know. It's like, yeah, I guess. I mean, that museum, they didn't do bag searches. No bag search. Just, you know, they just be like, okay, you can't have your bag in here. But yeah, I guess you never know what will be in there. And then there are other times where I'm like, oh, I don't know, like when I go to like I went to like museum recently, right? Like I went to like World of Coca-Cola. Like I walked in there, oh, can we search your bag? And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, no problem, right? And so I set it on the table, I opened it up. The security guy was like, oh, your bag is so cute. And I was like, oh, thanks. And then I like opened it, he just like took a peek in and that was it. And I was like, you didn't really do a thorough search, right? So I was like, I don't know, like what if there was a legitimate threat I could have been bringing in? Like, I don't know. I've accidentally gotten box cutters through TSA in Boston before. How did you accidentally do that? was that trophy? Award statue. One of my high school teachers, he told me that this was like back in the day, so before like 9/11, right? Before they upped security. But he said, I forget where he was coming from, like Switzerland or something, from a ski trip. But he said he had like these like knives that he wanted to bring home. So he had skis, and then he took the knives and then taped them onto the skis with like black tape, and then that's how he stuck them in. Because I don't know, I guess they weren't able to see the knives or something. So I was like, dang, that's crazy. Like, I don't know if you can get away with that nowadays, but I was like, oh.
Good news, detective. There is no bomb inside the bag. Although I am detecting a large, solid metal object.
Were they his carry-on? I don't know. Like, with skis? Could you bring skis as a carry-on? Let me have a look. It's buried under all these sheets of paper. Looks like some kind of poetry.
I hope not. Yeah, right? Like,
I don't know. It's crazy when people try to sneak in, right? This one's called The Eternal Mystery, an ode to Becky Call.
what?
Ew. We'll come back to that. Let me see what this metal thing is first. It looks like a trophy. What's this doing in here? Hey, that's not mine. This is someone must put it in there. I'm being framed. I recognize that. It's a Starshine Award. Why is John carrying a TV award around in his backpack? He must have stole it from Blake's office. He must have won it. He must have bought it on the internet. He must have stolen it from Blake's office. Cause yeah, it was above Blake's desk, right? Where he was dead. He must have stolen it from Blake's office. And look, it's got blood on it. Oh, how convenient. Well, well, no wonder you didn't want us to look inside your backpack. I don't know how that got in there, I swear. I just didn't want everyone to see my poetry. I know it's not very good, it's supposed to be just for Becky. But now you all think I'm some kind of a weird loser.
And a murderer. Don't forget murderer.
Oh, why would I kill one of the people responsible for my favorite TV show? I might not have liked some of the new episodes, but you guys are my heroes. I mean, I bet he didn't mean to. I bet he didn't mean to do it. Didn't mean to kill him. Save it for the interrogation room. You're gonna wish you'd spend your money on retaining a good lawyer instead of a bunch of collectibles. John Redfern, I'm arresting you for the murder of Blake Patterson. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. But I'm innocent. Don't listen to him. He's just desperate. You saw all the evidence. This case is open and shut.
Is it really him?
You need to go home and take it easy. Get your head straight. It's been a long day for all of us.
What about Tully? Was he sus or not?
What a day. Babe, I'm just glad it's over. I can hear a cold glass of Chardonnay calling. But it's not over, is it? Not for me. What are you on about? You caught the bad guy. Or did you not notice Detective Cross frog marching him out of here? He does have a suspiciously impervious smile. Yeah, but Blake's still gone. And it's all because of me. Don't be daft, you didn't kill him. But John wanted Blake to fire me. Not Becky, not you, me. If I wasn't on the show, Blake might still be alive. If I wasn't on the show, I mean, like what? If there was no your character? Or like the, if it was a different actress, it probably would be the same thing, same outcome, right? Forget the glass. I'm sensing this is more of a bottle of Chardonnay situation. Maybe two. You're right. I probably just need some time to relax and process everything. Yeah, we just like we got fired, and then our friend slash boss got murdered. Absolutely. You need some downtime, babe. How about we hit the town? My treat. I know this great drag place just around the corner. Can we just hang out at my place instead? I don't know if I want to deal with other people right now. No problem. I've still got some stuff to pack up, so I'll meet you out in the parking lot in 10.
Reminder, we still haven't found your car keys, Honor.
Damn, I forgot about that. Casey, can we make it 20? Yay, drag! Yeah, drag! Let's go. Sure. I've been stuck here for hours already. What's another 20 minutes? Alright, at the parking lot. Where was our keys? We lost our car keys. Huh. Guess Casey must still be packing up. And we can't leave until we find... Oh, that's Scout.
And we can't leave until we find your car keys.
Well, I'm pretty sure I didn't drop them out here. They must be inside somewhere. They must be inside. Okay. Where are we looking? Set?
Maybe you dropped your keys in here? Shall I scan the room for them?
It's worth a try. You do know what keys actually look like now, right?
Only one way to find out.
Oh, Becky. Scout does a good impersonation of us. Scout is capable of anything, for the most part. Oh, hey, Honor. John will be down at the station by now. John will be down at the station with Detective Cross by now. I wonder how the interrogation's going. I was onto him from the start. As soon as he came into the break room, I was like, he's the murderer, but no one wanted to listen to me. Seriously, Honor, sometimes it's exhausting being right all the time. Yeah, it must be awful. It's so unfair. Everyone knows the show is ruined now that Blake's gone, so I'll probably never get my Starshine Award, and I missed my party. This day has been a total disaster. I just want it to be over. You can still make that party. You know we're free to leave, right? I bet you can still make that party. I could, but I already missed the paparazzi opening window. It'd just be a waste of time. I thought you went to these parties to meet people, not just to get photographed. You think getting anywhere in Hollywood is about networking? It's all about the column inches, Honor. You go to a party, get snapped looking glam on the way in, then get snapped again on the way out, making sure not to look too sloppy, of course. Get a snap the next day with a giant coffee and huge sunglasses, and you got a double page spread in celeb life. Or you could just marry some rich guy and step all over the people who spent years working towards their dream. But you know more about that than me. Dang, yeah, talking about our ex-husband. Why are you so obsessed with getting a Starshine Award? You know you're a good actress. You don't need an award to prove it. Tabloids, Instagram, for some celebrities. I guess that's true, yeah. They just take pictures, post them. Get those likes, get the engagement. That award is my dream. I wanted to win Best Actress since I was a little girl, and I'm not gonna give up now. Don't you think it's a little unhealthy to focus on it like you do? It's healthy to have goals, Honor. I know I'm a good actress, but I want everyone else to know. I want to be able to shove that award in their faces and say, see, I made it. Yep, sounds totally healthy to me. Okay, investigate. Where are my car keys? They're car keys. I probably dropped them on the floor, didn't I? I wonder what it's like to be a tabloid, like a paparazzi. Like, is it... I don't know, is it worth it? Cause isn't part of it like, I don't know, you're hunting for these people's personal lives? Like, I don't know. If you can get the photos, yeah, like, is it worth like that? And like, yeah, just, I don't know, trying to get the scoop, like, I think I'm thinking like, the lengths people go to invade these people's privacy, right? Is it worth it? But I also hear some celebrities, like, they have a deal with the paparazzi. They're like, alright, we can stage a photo and then you can publish it and we get a cut of the money, right? I've heard that too. Alright, I'll use my car keys. Car key. I realized when talk shows were making jokes about a couple filing for divorce that it's someone's job to check for filings every day. Someone's job to check for filings every— oh, that's so interesting. How else would they know? Yeah, that's true. Like if you're filing for divorce, that's not something you necessarily want to advertise to the world, right? Like, yeah, you're right. Someone must be checking. Public record, yeah. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I guess it's weird. Like, the lengths people go to find this information. Hey, you actually found them.
I did.
As Bogey once said, I think this could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Bogey?
Yeah. Humphrey Bogart? Don't tell me you don't know. Don't tell me you don't know Casablanca. Well, I didn't get to read that. Not the place, the movie. It's a classic.
I don't think I've ever watched a movie before.
You'll love it. As soon as we get out of here, we're watching it together. We're friends. We're besties with Scout now. You have anything to say about this stuff? I thought John was a fan. Why was he sending hate mail? Seems he didn't like the way the show was going. Wanted different writers, I guess. Why do all these freaks think we owe them something? Don't they realize they're watching our show? Okay. Let's get that. We have our car key. Let's go. Wow, Casey's taking his time. I guess I should take one last look around the studio. Who knows when I'll get the comeback. Oh, that's true. We got fired. What do we get for their birthday? Yeah, what's a good gift idea? Our bestie Scout. What does a talking computer, flying computer want? What? I guess I'm walking around the studio. Casey, I found my keys. Are you ready to go? Guess he's still packing up his things. Might as well take one last look around the studio before I go. Might never see this place again. Alright, to the office? We worked through a lot of great episodes in here, and Blake was always ready to talk if I needed something. But now, I know it's the same room, but it feels so different.
Understandable. Many things have been moved. I detect 4,913 differences in object position and orientation since my last scan.
Ross must have had a team in here to collect any last pieces of evidence. At least they've finally taken Blake away. He deserves some peace. Alright, what can we investigate in here? What are you beeping at? Here? On the floor. Yeah, I guess I don't know. Honor, we have to leave our job. Like, we've been here for some number of years, right? It's always a little sad to be like, oh, I won't come back here. Like you can always visit, but like I'm not coming back here like on a regular basis. But I feel like I'm not the type of person to come back and visit. Like, I know, like, in elementary school, people were like, oh, I'll come back and visit. And, like, I never went back and visited. I never visited. And I think now the school has been, like... I think my elementary school got torn down to be rebuilt, because it was, I remember it was old. I visited my high school teacher's first break after college. That's nice. Yeah, I never went back to my high school. I don't know. I just don't want people to ask me what I'm doing. Like, oh, I'm not doing anything interesting. Then I'm like, oh, will they... It's been so long. Will they remember me? Alright, what do we find? What is that? Photographs. Alright. Hanging with teachers was how I'd kill time before swim practice. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, there's some like, there's a lot of nice teachers. It's nice to be friends with them. It's a Polaroid. Cross must have missed it when he took the rest of the evidence. Wait a second. Didn't Blake mention photographs on the audio tape? They were using them to blackmail him.
The photograph seems to show two people engaged in some form of wrestling.
Wrestling? Oh god, they're not wrestling, they're... I'll explain later. So who are the two people in the picture? Obviously that's Blake, so I guess that's his... Wait a second, that's not his wife. How do people get these images? WWEing, I guess so. WWEing. No wonder he didn't want these pictures to get out. A scandal like this could have ruined him.
There's something written on the other side.
Get rid of honor misery, or this goes public. That confirms it. Blake was blackmailed into firing me. Detective Cross can add that to the list of charges against John. I just don't get why he hated me so badly. Low battery!
According to his letters, he was upset about recent episodes of the show.
True, but he was so excited to meet me and Becky. He didn't seem to hate me at all. It just doesn't make sense. So how would you obtain those photos?
Honor, wait! I just ran a comparison on the writing from the back of the photograph. It doesn't match the handwriting on John's letters.
Maybe he could be innocent, how can we be sure? Maybe his mom wrote it for him! The Razzie. The paparazzi, they're everywhere. Maybe his mom wrote it for him. Maybe his mom wrote it for him.
I suppose that is possible. Should we tell Detective Cross to arrest Mrs. Redfern?
I was kidding, Scout, but if John didn't take this photo, he may not be the killer after all. Oh, so we made a mistake is what we're saying. we have to take this to Detective Cross. Blake's murder is still out there. Alright, we're going to station. Should we drive there? This is a murder to sell stories. There you are. I can't wait to pour the drinks, put on some music and relax. Maybe we can still salvage what's been, let's face it, a bloody awful day. About that, can't wait. You're flaking on me? Sorry, I need to talk to Detective Cross. I found something and I think John is innocent after all. Don't worry about him. He'll be fine in a jail cell for one night. It'll just remind him of his basement. Oh, I'm being serious, Casey. I feel terrible. I convinced Cross to arrest him and now he's out there on his own, probably handcuffed to a table. How would you like it? Not exactly my scene, but someone says I should be less picky. Sorry, I don't mean to be such an arse. It's just I've barely seen you outside of work lately. I miss our catch-ups. I know, divorce isn't as simple as they make it seem on TV. There's always something to sign or some lawyer to talk to. How about tomorrow? We can do the whole drinks and music thing, maybe watch a movie. Would you believe Scout's never seen Casablanca? Play it again, Scout. Oh, I didn't get to read it. I'm sorry, Casey, that's all I read. Oh no, I didn't mean. You know what? Don't worry about it. You two had better go free your lost little boy. No, your little lost boy. If he is innocent, he needs someone like you on his side to show him the way back to Neverland. Alright, let's go to the police station. Anything to say, Casey? I thought you were running off to save John. You sure you don't mind? Are you sure you don't mind canceling tonight? It's fine. This is just the downside of being friends with someone who's nice, I suppose. Hey, I balance you out. I'm the yin to your yang, the sunny to your Cher. Are you trying to imply that Cher isn't the nice one? Careful, or there might be another murder on the cards today. Hey, what are you gonna do? What about you? What are you gonna do now? I'm booked to work a photo shoot tomorrow afternoon. Murder Mystery might be on summer break, but this guy here sure as hell isn't. You're in demand. My acting coach always used to say to book all the jobs you can, because one day there won't be any. Oh, dang. Oh, sorry babe, I didn't mean to. Don't sweat it, I'm happy for you really. At least things are going well for one of us, right? Yeah, we have no job. You think they'll continue the show? I wonder if they'll cancel the show now that Blake's gone. I'm not sure. He was the creator. I can't imagine Murder Mystery without him. But it was doing well in the ratings, and it makes a lot of money for the studio. I wouldn't be surprised to find a way to keep it going. I just didn't know if I could handle another year of Becky without you around. You know, you could probably get your job back. Blake only fired you because he was being blackmailed. Maybe, but it doesn't feel like now's the right time to ask. Oh, sorry, I know Blake's not even in the ground yet, but could you possibly reverse the last decision he made? Thanks! Yeah, that'd be cold, even for you. Hey, I'm not cold, I just take a while to warm up. But I'm room temperature at least. Alright. I'm room temperature at least. Let's go to LAPD. The police department. It's been years since I was in here. See that gum on the wall behind the desk? I stuck that there. 15 years ago. What? They didn't clean the gum off in 15 years?
You spent time in the police station?
Not in the way you're thinking. My dad used to work here.
Oh. That could be to our advantage. Having an ally in the police could.
Dad passed away, Scout. A long time ago. We're on our own here. Speaking of which, John's probably alone in the interview room with Cross right now. Keep quiet, we might be able to hear what's going on. Oh, I'm telling you, I wasn't there. You think you're tough, Redfern, but I'm gonna get you to crack, even if it takes all night.
Honor, Detective Cross is going to crack John. We have to stop him.
Shh, he'll hear us. Hi, Detective. You, what are you doing here? I found new evidence. It's... Hand it in at the front desk, okay? I'll get to it in the morning. But maybe you haven't noticed, but I'm busy right now. If you want to talk, come back tomorrow. We have important evidence. Now, if you'll excuse me. Damn it, he locked the door. Hey, open up! You've got the wrong guy in there. If Cross won't do his job, we'll just have to do it for him.
What are you suggesting?
All the case evidence is behind the front desk, right? Let's take another look. We must have missed something.
Behind the desk? What if someone sees us?
Let me worry about that. Can you try scanning the murder weapon again?
I can conduct a micro-level scan, but it will take some time.
Okay, let's investigate. He's so interested in the truth. Oh, this is a big puzzle. Okay. The truth. I mean, we were like, you got the wrong guy in there, and he was like, blah, 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 blah. So, like, I don't know. But like, I guess doesn't that happen often? Well, I don't know how often, but like, don't people get wrongly accused? And then like wrongly arrested? Like it happens, doesn't it? According to Law and Order, yes. typically to fill the 40-ish minute runtime. What was it? I think it was like I forget what it was. I was like, I think in college. I forget what class it was. Like, there's like... Is it not archaeologists, but like... They're like, the teacher, the professor was like, oh, people like... They see like on TV shows, like, they're just digging around and they find like a skull or something, right? Like a human skull, and then it's like, oh, murder mystery, right? Or like, what happened to this person? But she was just like... Yeah, that doesn't really happen in real life. That's only in TV shows. Like, yeah, it could happen, but it's not very common. So if you're like trying to get in the field to do that specifically, then like you're not gonna have much luck. I was like, oh, it's interesting. Something I never thought about. Like, is it forensics? I don't know. Yeah, there are like other things that are like, oh, you see it on TV and you're like, oh, I want to do that, but like in reality it's like not that interesting or like not that crazy. I want to uncover crimes. Yeah, right? Like, I want to dig around and look for... like, what if I find someone's skull or a skeleton? I don't know. Like, I want to say that was like my anthropology teacher, professor, but I don't remember. It's really bad with software. It's rare for something to be realistic. Realistic? Yeah, it's true. Yeah, expectation versus the reality. I guess people think like, oh, like hacking, like, wow, I could be a cool hacker, and like, you know, sunglasses, whatever. Well, like, that's not the reality, right? But I'm sure other professions would be like, get in line, that's true. I don't know. Work is harder. Well, like, there's like people who are like researching, like, oh, I'm looking for dinosaur fossils. And like, people do find them sometimes. Hi Fletch, how's it going? Hope you've had a good day. Good tea, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the stretch. And thank you for the posture check. No shrimping. No shrimping allowed in chat. Alright, what do we find? Was it fingerprint? A fingerprint. Oh, I guess Scout did do a micro level scan. Nice. What did you find?
There are faint marks on the award statue. They're oval-shaped with quite intricate patterns.
You mean fingerprints?
Of course, I'll update my imaging database.
If we find a match for those prints, we'll know who held the murder weapon.
But how do we find a match? We don't have any fingerprint records to compare against.
The police have a database. It would only have the prints of people who've been arrested before, but it might be worth a try.
Good idea. Do you have access to this database?
I don't have the password, if that's what you mean. Can't you network with it or something?
That's not how networking works, Honor. Besides, I don't have any communications hardware, so
See, weren't we just talking about this? That's not how it works. That's not that's not the reality.
That's odd. It seems I do have a communications port, but the relevant subroutines are damaged.
Can you fix them?
I can try. Attempting data recovery. Wait,
Scout, what's happening? Initializing boot up procedure. Query hardware. I'm a low battery. Everything's online. Connecting to test server. Success. Oh, something worked. Oh, this memories. Scouts flashbacks. The donuts look so good. They really did. I'm like, man, I want a donut. Boot sequence looks good. How's your memory clock?
stable at 150.
Is that megahertz?
I'm reading an average efficiency rate of 1.6% since yesterday.
Damn it.
Did I do something wrong?
No, but I bet Tom that overclock wouldn't be stable. Guess I'm buying lunch today. Oh, who's this? We've got to get him ready for another test. They're gonna be here in 10 minutes. 10 minutes? I only just started basic diagnostics. There's nothing we can do. If the administrators want to refocus R&D, then... Screw the administrators. They can't just change the parameters like this. Sorry, Scout. Looks like you're in for a long day. This looks like a lab. Looks like a sussy laboratory. They were delish, man. I want a donut. You're back. Thank God. I thought I lost you. What happened?
There was an unexpected payload inside the damage
English?
I remembered something. There was a bright room. People were arguing.
You know who they were? What were they arguing about? Maybe you died and went to Electronic Heaven? Maybe you died and went to Electronic Heaven?
Is that what people mean when they say to meet your maker?
I was just kidding, but I guess in your case that actually might be true.
I wish I could remember more.
Do you think there might be other memories that you haven't found yet?
It's possible, but I have no way of knowing where they are or what might trigger them.
If there's more to uncover, we'll find it together. I promised I'd help you out, and I meant it.
Thank you, Honor. I'm so glad I found you.
In the meantime, how about that communications code? Can you access the police computer? Yeah, hack into the system!
Yes, I think I have restored that functionality. Give me a moment to make a connection.
Oh, there's a time limit. Okay, solve these puzzles without using the use of X or hints. Any errors will incur a time penalty. Look for lines that only have one solution. Okay. Hope I don't misclick. At least these ones are easy ones, right? Easy puzzles. I misclicked. I was too eager. I pushed the button too fast. Hacking complete. We're in.
I found a match for the fingerprint.
I'm still figuring out the rules by watching. Like, I could explain it, but I feel like it'd just be like, oh, blah, 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 blah. The numbers. Well, don't keep me waiting, Scout. Who is it?
A man called Frank Pritchell.
No worries. Yeah, this game, Picross? How did I originally find it? This type of puzzle? I think it's also called like nonograms? Or something like that. I think I originally found it through They had Legend of Zelda, like, Picross, I think. Was it Twilight Princess Picross? Like, on the 3DS? And I remember playing it, like, oh, this is fun. I think they had, like, a Pokemon one temporarily. Also on the 3DS. But I don't know why, I just, like, really like this style of puzzle. And when I first saw this game, I was like, oh my god, I have to get this. Fun to go for the ride, yeah. The puzzle ride. Who?
34 years old, prior arrest for assault and extortion, although all charges were dropped. There's a photograph attached to the file. You may want to see this.
He looks familiar, but something's not quite... Oh my god! It's Tully! I almost didn't recognize him with red hair.
That explains the bottle of hair dye.
Tully! It's him! He must have had it in case he needed a quick disguise. He threw on a pair of overalls and made up a story about working on set. Even the whole stupid thing was probably just an act. He was there to blackmail Blake.
Which did not go according to plan. As we heard on the tape, Blake threatened to call the police.
So Frank grabbed the closest thing to hand, one of the awards from behind Blake's desk. But now we know who you are, Frank. We're coming for you. Man, do I need a coffee? You're still here? Don't you have someplace else to be?
Alright, Detective Cross.
You just aren't gonna leave me alone, are you? Surely you saved some for everyone. I tried and lost. How's the interview going? The guy's driving me crazy. I don't know how he does it, but he's clammed up tighter than a rhino in a wetsuit. I know why he's not talking. Why? Because I'm not going hard enough? No, he's not talking because he's innocent. Are you serious? An hour ago you wanted me to throw the book at him. I've been trying to tell you since we got here. How many times have I got to tell you? You're not a real detective. You can't walk in here and expect me to overturn hours of work just because you've changed your mind. Everything I've seen points to John. Unless I've missed something, the case is closed. Here, we found the blackmail. Evidence. I told you! Put it on the front desk. I'll get to it tomorrow. But you need to see this now. Look! Look at the picture. Look at the wrestling picture. What could possibly be that important? Okay. This one? Photographs? Photos that show Blake involved in nocturnal activities with an unknown woman. Either show me something important or go home. Oh, is that not what we're supposed to show? Oh, here, the fingerprint. this is I didn't want to believe it either. But I was wrong. We found fingerprints on the murder weapon. Fingerprints?
They match a police file on a man called Frank Pritchell.
Better known as Tully. Known to us as Tully. He was disguised, but it's him. How did you lift the prints? The lab told me they don't have a slot for ours. Scout did a micro-level scan of the award.
Once I had an image of the prints...
You hacked into the police computer? I should have you both arrested. Oh, I guess we did hack into the police computer. We're solving your case? Get your priorities straight, detective. Frank Pritchell killed Blake, and he's still out there somewhere. Wait a second, where are you going? We've got Pritchell's address on file. I've got to collar the guy before he leaves town. If he gets away now, the chief is gonna bust me down to traffic. What about us? Absolutely not. You stay here. And I mean it this time. Don't move until I get back. What?
I assume we'll be ignoring his instructions as usual.
Yeah. You catch on pretty quick, Scout. Alright, let's go. The detective left the station in a hurry, but flashing lights and a screaming siren aren't hard to follow. As I drove, my mind turned over to day's events. Blake's death, Scout's appearance, John's arrest, Frank's guilt. It seemed like the whole world was turning inside out. A dizzying whirlwind with me at the center. It's me! I'm the protagonist! Up ahead, I saw Cross pull up to the curb outside an apartment block. Frank's place. There was a crowd of people gathered outside. A yellow cordon fluttered in the breeze. Something wasn't right. Frank Pritchell was dead. Yeah, that's his tattoo. They said it was suicide. A note in his apartment said he hadn't meant to kill Blake. Things got out of hand. He couldn't live with himself. The usual stuff. It tied everything up neatly enough for the police. Case closed. But it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Not for me. I wanted answers. I wanted to know why I was involved. And then, yeah, how? Because Blake was blackmailed. If you don't fire Honor, you don't fire us, then the photos get leaked, right? Then I wanted out, to run away, regroup and salvage whatever was left of my life. Yeah, I don't know, why are we involved? Little did I know, the universe had a different plan for me. Deep fakes, yeah, right? Not the deep fakes. Case closed. Case closed? Alright, that was the first case. Let's start case 2. It hadn't been a great start to the summer. The job I loved, my whole career, was gone. I was lost. And that was the least of my worries. I hadn't seen a real body since Dad's funeral. But suddenly I was haunted by death. First Blake, then the man who killed him. And somehow, in a way I couldn't begin to understand. I was at the center of it all. The only good thing to come out of that day was meeting Scout. But he had problems of his own. Could he even understand what I was going through? Yeah, can a robot understand our emotions? Our trauma? Still, it was good to have someone to talk to. It was a nice feeling. Comfortable. I wondered how long it would last. See? What did I tell you? Your friends are late. I said we should have taken a cab. You really wanted to miss your own award show? They'll be here, Mom. They're probably stuck in traffic. Dick Stanford is hosting this year. I bet he's not stuck in traffic. He's a professional. I asked Casey to drive me to the awards. I can't bail on him just because you invited yourself along at the last second. Well, it's not like you were going to bring a date, is it? Oh, dang, Mom, don't say that. Speaking of which, I saw Ryan the other day. Ryan and I are through, Mom. Divorced. It's over. Yikes. That's like awkward, right? Like... the mom being like, you know, you should get back together with your ex-husband. With that attitude, I'm hardly surprised. But there's no substitute for a good man. I should know. The divorce anti-Riz, yeah, like, oh no, not the divorce. That reminds me. I found something yesterday while I was cleaning out a drawer. Think of it as an early birthday gift. My birthday was 3 months ago, Mom. Why have you always got to make such a big deal out of everything? Just take it! What is it? What do we get? Is it early or late birthday? Like, I don't know. It seems like Honor is in a tricky spot because it's like everyone's like, oh, you married this like rich man and your life was good. How come? Why'd you divorce? Why'd you divorce? Why'd you throw away your perfect life? Like, I don't know. It doesn't. It seems tough for her. Even the mom is like, you threw away your husband. He was a good man. But they were divorced for a reason, right? Like. Low battery. Okay, what did mom give us? What is this? What is that? Pocket watch? A locket? It's a locket. Oh, I was kind of close. Pocket watch is kind of close. Jewelry? Open it up. There's a photograph inside. Oh, wow.
Why is that police officer standing in front of a giant brown hat? It must be at least 25 feet in diameter. How big must the person who wears that hat be? I'll need to add this to my database.
No, Scout, that's the Brown Derby on Wilshire. I loved that restaurant as a kid. And he isn't just any police officer. That's a photo of her father. Not that it's any of your business. Did we explain to Mom what Scout is, this robot? Really, Honor. I don't know where you found this thing. It's not even human.
Correct, I'm not human. I am Scout.
You better point that camera of yours someplace. Don't start, Mom. I'm just happy you found this photo. I don't have a lot of pictures of Dad. It's good to see him again. Thanks for this. I appreciate it. Sorry I'm late. Traffic was... It's about time you showed up. I always thought you were unreliable, but this takes the cake. Mrs. Misery, delightful to see you as always. Yo, Kika, how's it going? Listening to you stream while I impulsively cut my hair. Bro, you're giving yourself a haircut? I'm too afraid to do that. Yeah, how's it going, fam? Nice to see you as always. Delightful to see you, as always. Wish me luck. Yeah, good luck. Hope your haircut turns out well. Honor, you didn't tell me your mother was coming. You should have warned me. I would have brought my wooden stake. Sorry, I didn't know until today. Trust me, she wasn't exactly my first choice for a +1 either. 1 second, I think that's my phone. Honor, you know how my ankles get if I have to stand for too long. Uh-huh, okay, we'll see you there. Bye. Becky said she doesn't need a ride anymore. She'll meet us there. Well, are we going? Or are you two just gonna stand out here yapping until sundown? Okay, Mom, like, calm down. I'm gonna sit in the car before I catch a cold. But it's the middle of June. Have you considered putting yourself up for adoption? I guess we should get going. Right you are. Wouldn't want our heart to thaw out in that hot car, would we? Alright, to the Orpheus Theater? Okay, to the awards show we go. So, ready for the ready for Starshine Awards? I've been better. Oh, I've been better. I'm still kind of processing, you know. How much time has passed? I didn't want to bug you, but the last time you were this quiet was because of that douchebag, so I was a little worried. Well, you shouldn't. No matter how bad things get, I'm never going back there. I promise. Have you spoken to your agent about any new roles? I could always put some feelers out amongst the stylist network. We hear everything. Truth be told, I haven't even told her. I don't want to rush into anything, and my savings will last another couple months. I'll be fine. Of course you will. I mean, you've got me, haven't you? And I guess you've got Scout now too. Although, just to clarify, it's still crazy that you have a literal flying robot. But that's fine, I'm not jealous. Alright, why is Dick Stanford hosting? Who is this? Don't you think it's a bit weird that Dick Stanford is hosting the awards? A retired chat show host is hardly going to bring in viewers, is he? You know Marcine, the stylist I know at the late show? She said it's because he runs the Starshine committee, uses his clout to demand they make him the presenter. Sounds about right for this town. If he's been running the awards for this long, he must be doing a good job. But can't say I particularly want to watch him. Me neither, but Mom won't shut up about the guy. He's the only reason she's coming. I swear, when he quit TV, she was sadder than when Grandma died. Speaking of which, I think we better go soon. If your mom stares at me from that car for much longer, she'll bore a hole in my head. Alright, Scout. It's been fun having Scout at my place, but I'm exhausted. The little guy's been soaking up information like a sponge ever since we watched Casablanca.
We've watched 26 movies over the past 9 days.
That's a lot of movies, isn't it? 26 movies over the past 9 days.
I wanted to see more, but Honor has run out of tapes.
I'd warn you about getting square eyes from that much TV, but... It's not just TV. He's read almost every book I own. He loved Dad's old mystery novels. Not his collection. He loved Dad's old mystery novels.
If I can learn the techniques of all the great detectives, I might be able to find out where I come from.
I can't believe anyone would build something as incredible as Scout and then just throw him away in a junkyard. Whoever they are, they don't deserve him anymore. Forget about them.
I already did. That's the problem.
Oh yeah, Scout can't remember anything. Alright, let's go to the awards show. I want to receive my award for being the protagonist. The most Rizzy. Well, I never. They've actually gone all out on the decoration this year. There's a champagne waiter. Hey, hello, over here. Honor, what's up? Everyone's staring at us. At me. What do you expect? This is what you signed up for when you became an actress. I'm gonna find our table. Do people know about what happened at the studio? About Blake? You know Hollywood, Honor. News travels fast. They'll get over it. What's the matter with you people? You, yeah, you. There in the cheap jacket. Maybe you should spend less time gawping at us and more time in front of a mirror. That wig isn't fooling anyone. Nicely done. I wish I could make that big an entrance. Ryan? What the hell are you doing here? Ah, KC, loud and clueless as always. I'm here because I was invited. Were you? Or did Honor just bring you along out of pity? Oh, of course. I forgot they added an award for sleaziest ex-husband of the year. I'm rooting for you, Ryan. It's about time people recognize how good you were in that role. Jeez. He's the ex-husband. The ex-husband jump scare. Thanks, Casey, but I can handle him. Would you go check out Mom, make sure she's okay? Fine. Even she's a step up from this bottom feeder. I heard about your showrunner. Hard to believe that kind of thing can really happen, isn't it? Not when you've seen the body firsthand. You must have been overwhelmed. Sorry I wasn't there to help. Thanks, but I don't need your help. I did just fine on my own. Really? That's not what I heard. Is it true the murderer died before the cops could get to him? Took a dive off the 10th floor? 2 dead in one day. In both times, you were just a little too late. I've gotta say, that doesn't sound just fine to me, but I guess you're still too proud to admit you need my help. I did the best I could, under the circumstances. I'm sure you did. Just something to think about, I guess. Anyway, I've gotta go. Got some business to see to. Enjoy the ceremony. That was my ex-husband. He's an ass.
That's not the definition I have on file for ass. What time does the awards show start? I can't wait to see what it's like.
I'm not sure. I think I've got the details here somewhere. We have to like decode our pamphlet to find out details of the award show. I wonder what attending an award show is like. Like, I don't know. Well, is it fun? Or is it like, oh, like a I gotta be social kind of thing? I've heard slow, okay. Yeah, I guess you're waiting around, like, for stuff to happen, right? Cause it's like, it's just like, it's for the social aspect, right? Networking? Question mark? Like awards assembly at school? Oh, okay. That's true, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's, yeah. Awards ceremony at school. But this one's just for, like, actors and professionals. Yeah, the awards. Yeah, my like middle school, high school did like certificates. Like, oh, if there'd be like one for whoever got the highest grade in like a subject, and then I think that's like, what was it? I think it was called like excellence. Excellence in like what, English or something? Excellence in history. And then the second award would be like effort. So I don't know if that's it for second highest or just someone who put in a lot of effort. I imagine social politics come out too. That's true. Yeah, you gotta like present yourself. You're in front of the world, right? If you're on a rewards show on TV. You'll be scrutinized. But yeah, the rewards at school. I think they spelt my name wrong 2 times on the certificate. I remember like the principal or like whatever superintendent, whoever was like, oh, like if for some reason like there's a spelling mistake, low battery on your thing, just bring it to the office. Like they were like in the unlikely circumstance that there's a misspelling. Bro, it happened to me twice. Oh, also like rewards show, like don't you have to dress nice? Celebrities, like don't, depending on, I guess depending on the show, but like sometimes they're like, oh, this person, their outfit is really nice, or it's like, oh, it's not that good, right? Yeah, I don't know. A big rewards show. I think it'd be interesting to attend one. But like, then again, it does sound tiring. I don't have the social battery for it. Probably. Ah, okay. What's this? The pamphlet? The flyer? It's so pixely. A friend of my mom won a trip to the Oscars one year. Wow, that's cool. Did they go? Did they attend? She had a blast meeting celebrities. Well, that's so cool. Yeah, how do you win? Like, is there like a competition? Like, is there just like a raffle you enter? That's interesting. That's cool. Meeting the celebrities.
Welcome to the 21st Annual Starshine Awards, hosted by Dick Stanford. I know that name. Your mother has mentioned him 43 times so far today.
Yeah, she's kind of obsessed. He used to host a late night talk show. Back Talk. Can't remember what it was. Oh, it's so interesting though. Like, one tickets to go to the awards show to Oscars. That's cool.
It says here he's getting a Lifetime Achievement Award to be presented by his former co-host, Kathleen Cartwright.
And it's about time too. He's a legend. I was in elementary school and middle school. Oh, okay. So it's been a while. Yeah, you know, I remember in elementary school, my, oh, Chariot, hello, how's it going? Hope you've been well. Hope you've been well, Chariot. How's it going? I remember in elementary school, my classmate, she said her parents were on, like, Wheel of Fortune. And then I guess, did they win a trip? I don't know. But she was like, oh yeah, like, they gave me, like, my parents, they were on Wheel of Fortune and they gave me $100. Like, only $100 or something. And I was like, dang. We vibing? Robo Kiku. That show, yeah, Wheel of Fortune. I think my friend, my friend in elementary school, her parents were on there. But yeah, nice to hear you're vibing. Brad and Jen were still going strong. Robo Kiku, yeah. Mom, what are you doing? Did you find her table? Of course I did. I'm not about to sit there alone with that Casey. I don't like the way that boy looks at me. Huh. No wonder he can't find a girlfriend. I don't have time to go into that right now. Oh, Casey, our friend Casey. The spelling was different, so I was confused. I can't see Dick anywhere. Do you think he had to cancel? Jesus, Mom, give it a rest, will you? He's probably backstage. All these people, why don't they sit down so I can see? Hey, you with the serving tray, get out of the way! Jeez, Mom, calm down. It's the awards show. Don't make a scene. Don't embarrass us. Becky, never thought I'd say this, but thank God you're here. Me? Miss the Starshine Awards? Never. I just had some stuff to deal with at home. But you understand, Honor. You're always talking about how crazy your mom is. She said, what? Mom isn't apologizing to anyone. She isn't. She's going full force. She wants to see that talk show host. The celebrities. Becky? This is my mom.
Oh, hi. I've heard so much about you.
She's kidding, Mom. Hey, I think that was him. Mr. Stanford! Dick! Dick, over here! She moves fast for an old lady. Honor, I swear to God, if your mom gets us kicked out of the Starshine Awards, I better go find her before she does anything crazy. Okay. The mom go backstage? That's where we're going next. Mom? Mom, are you back here? I can't believe I'm actually trying to find my mom.
Give me a moment to scan the area. I may be able to see where she went.
Alright, let's investigate. Yeah, okay, y'all, would you, if you brought, like, your parent and they were, like, to the awards show and they ran to the backstage, what would you do? Would you go after them or be like, yeah, I don't know who that is. I'm not with that person. Yeah, I wonder what it's like to go backstage. Like, people get, like, backstage passes and stuff, right? I wonder what that's like. To meet the celebrities. Or, like, concert people. Like, is it worth it? I feel like it'd be pricey, right? Shisui, hello! How's it going? How's your Sunday been? How's it going? Okay, what do we have? What is this? A bow? Found a bow tie, okay.
Interesting. There's a bow tie on the floor.
I hate to interrupt, but Mom wasn't wearing a bow tie.
Perhaps not, but my scans indicate this was moved very recently. In fact, based on the crumpled angle of the fabric, your mother could be... coming this way. Someone's coming this way.
What? Who? Oh, is this the TV host? Ah, good. You're here about the flowers? What flowers? What flowers? The ones in my dressing room, girl. Are you deaf? Dick, glad to have finally caught up with you. I just wanted to say what a big fan I am, and... sorry, I don't do autographs. Now about those flowers. I specifically asked for Asiatic lilies. But you gave me Alstroemeria.
Easy mistake.
Oh, is this a new coffee machine? I'll take a triple grande non-fat latte with no foam. So, what do you have to say for yourself? Come on, I haven't got all day. What's that you've got in your hand? The bow tie? It's a bow tie, but... that thing again. I told you people before, Dick Stanford does not wear a clip-on. They're cheap and tacky. The damn things don't even get tight enough. Now I'll have to go on stage in my turtleneck. I'm going to look like some kind of amateur. I don't work here, I'm just... no excuses. It was all in my contract. You'll be hearing from my lawyers about this. Oh, I don't even work here. Wait, Dick, I wanted to... So that's Dick Stanford, huh? What a guy. He's obviously just stressed. When's the show supposed to be starting anyway? Mom, get back to your seat. Mom, are you okay? What? Of course I'm okay. Why wouldn't I be? I thought you didn't like award shows. Did you know Ryan's here? Dick was kind of rude. I know you're a big fan of Dick's, but you've got to admit, he was pretty rude. It was just stress. I'm sure he's normally not like that. He loves his fans. Yeah, what do you do when, like, you meet this celebrity, your idol? Someone you really like and they turn out to be, like, not a good person or not what you expected them to be. I'm not surprised he's a little on edge after he was all but forced into retirement. Imagine if your show was taken away from you. It was, Mom. I was fired, remember? Well, if you ask me, Mr. Stanford has every reason to be upset. They made him retire just to replace him with that idiot Bobby Price. All because he isn't young or, what's that word? Rad? Back in my day, radical meant some kind of hippie. Mom, I thought you didn't like the awards show. I'm surprised you wanted to come tonight. I thought you didn't like award shows. I don't. Why would I want to see a bunch of overpaid nobodies getting awards for just standing around on camera? Bro, Mom is harsh. She's harsh. Thanks, Mom. Hey, wait a second. I'm a potential, like, winner. I'm an actress, aren't I? Don't give me that look. You know how I feel about modern television. All style, no substance. What about Dick Stanford? He works in TV and you're his biggest fan. That's completely different. He's got style. He's got flair. He's got a huge stick up his class. That's what sets Dick Stanford apart from the rest. He's a dying breed, Honor. When you said he was going to be here, I knew I had to come and support him. Him? What about me? My show's up for award too, you know. Why do you always have to make everything about you? Dang, Mom doesn't even care about us. Did you know Ryan's here? Did you know Ryan's here? The ex-husband, my ex-husband. He's the last person I want to talk to right now. You're bound to jump into him occasionally. He's got good connections. I always say he's had a head for business. You don't find a man like him every day. Thank God for that. Just try and be civil. It's not his fault you decided to leave him. Now what? Do we go... Do we present evidence? Okay, I think we should just go back. Go back to the main area. Where have you been? They're about to start. I wouldn't want you to miss anything when I get called up to collect Best Actress. When? Did you even watch this season? I killed it. There's no way I'm not taking home that trophy. Will you keep quiet? Dick is about to come on. Yeah, Becky. Be quiet. What do you say? Be quiet. Oh, shh. Yes, ma'am. Alright, time for the awards show. Welcome, everybody, to the 21st Annual Starshine Awards. I'm Dick Stanford. And I'm Kathleen Cartwright. Applause. Clap, clap. Clap, clap, clap. I've got to tell you, Dick, it's been so good to be back on stage with you tonight. Thank you, Kathleen. Well, isn't this a wonderful reunion? I've always said we make a great team. Now, before we begin with the awards, I want to say how grateful I am to all of you out there who have supported me since my retirement. My fans mean everything to me. I may not have my show anymore, but I have your support. Let me tell the world tonight, Dick Stanford is not dead yet. Yay! Clap, clap. Thank you. Now on to the awards. And we begin with Best Actress. These lovely young ladies have graced our screens this year with their beauty and poise. And some of them managed to remember their lines too. Yes. The Starshine Committee has nominated some very talented actresses this year. Very true. The competition was fierce, but there can only be one winner. And there was one name in particular we couldn't ignore. Now my lovely assistant Kathleen here will do the honors and open up the golden envelope. The winner is Sarah O'Hara for Oklahoma Dreaming. What? Big round of applause for Sarah, everyone. What a champ. I'm so happy for her. Well deserved. Really, she earned it. Becky, people are staring, are you? Let him stare. This is a travesty. What's gone into you, girl? Keep your voice down. I'm sick of keeping my voice down. Oh, she went up on stage. These awards are a joke. I've worked my ass off for 4 years, and what do I have to show for it? I thought this would finally be my year, but no. Sarah O'Freakin' Are you kidding me? Well, guess what? You're all dead to me. Dang, isn't this embarrassing to do? Like, go up on stage and just be like this? Like, does this ruin her chance at getting the award ever? I guess it's someone's time of the month, am I right? Ah ha ha ha. Bloody hell, Becky just made Sally Field look reserved. Ew, yeah, I was like, bro, you can't just say that. You hate me, you really hate me. The tough crowd. I'd better go after her. Yeah, like, yikes. I don't know. So, Miss Misery. You, enjoying your evening so far? She has nothing to say to him. It's no good. She locked herself in the restroom.
I think she dropped something on her way out.
Oh, old Hollywood. Ah, yeah. Old Hollywood.
Let me take a look.
Okay, let's see what this is. Yeah, like, I don't know. You can't... some jokes can't be said anymore. Or shouldn't be said anymore. Let's see. Two, one. Okay, we'll hope that's right. What's today? Sunday? Yeah, any plans for the upcoming week? Anything interesting happening? Gonna hang out with my friend on Saturday. I think we're going to pick berries, I think. I need to look and see what's available. They wanted to go like picking. Berry picking. So that should be fun. Otherwise, it's back to the work grind, right? Okay, what is this? What do we find? Torn up speech. Oh. So Becky had a speech ready. And then she didn't win. Yeah, I know, like, I remember seeing, like, I'd see, like, clips on Twitter or something, like, people, like, they get ready to get called up for the award. And like I forget, I don't remember who, but like I've seen people like they pull out the message, their speech out of their pocket, and then they don't get called up and they just put it back. It's like, oh no. Like I don't know if I could have that much confidence to like pull it out before it got announced.
Thank you, everyone. I can't tell you how good it feels to finally receive the award for Best Actress. Mom, Dad, if you are watching, I told you I could do it.
This must have been Becky's acceptance speech, but her parents didn't even turn up. She must be heartbroken. Crazy night, huh? I'm Bobby Price. Oh, this is the dude who replaced Dick Stanford, right? On his TV show, on his late night show. Sounds familiar. Have we met? Not until now. Hey, aren't you that girl from the news? The one that solved the murder? And this must be a little robot dude. That's dope.
Nope.
Wait, no, wait.
Nope, I am Scout.
Bobby Price, what are you doing here? Oh, that's how I know your name. You ought to be ashamed to be in the same building as Dick Stanford. You stole his show. What are you talking about? I didn't steal anything. Can't you people leave me alone? You think you're so cool with your clothes and your hair? Dick's show went to hell when you took over. You threw out everything the fans loved. Only thing you idiots kept was the title. And if you ask me, you should have changed that too. Back talk? More like crap talk. Jeez, Mom, calm down. Mom? I should get out of here. I think the show's about to start again. But, Honor, we should talk sometime. I'd love to have you on for an interview. Thanks, I'll think about it. You'll do no such thing. He only wants to boost his ratings before he gets cancelled. Dick's got you all brainwashed. I swear, next time I see him... See, what did I tell you? Network TV is full of idiots. Mom, calm down. Jeez.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to present this year's Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yay, clap, clap.
There aren't many as well loved in television as tonight's winner. And while he may have retired, I'm sure we'll be talking about him for years to come. I'm pleased to be able to give this award and these lovely flowers to my old co-star, Dick Stanford.
These flowers smell incredible. You know how much I love clematis? I don't know flowers. I'm just like, well, what are these flowers? Thank you, everyone. I've spent over 20 years on television, so I learned a little something about what makes a successful show. And sorry, it's warm up here. I never thought my show would... Ahem.
Sorry about this, folks. Dick, are you okay? Have you been drinking?
What? No, I don't. It's so hot in here and all these people staring.
They're waiting to hear from you, Dick. Why don't you tell them about our show?
Our show? You mean my show? No, not mine anymore. Now it's his.
What are you talking about? Perhaps you better go and lie down.
Bobby Price! That sniveling little... They gave him my show! 20 years and I'm tossed out like... What? What are you all staring at? You all think I'm crazy, don't you? Well, let me tell you something. I don't feel so good.
I don't know what to say. I'm very sorry that you all had to see that. I'm sure he'll be better once he's slept it off.
The drama. Poor Dick, he looked terrible. He looked drunk. What do you think was wrong with him? He's gonna have quite the hangover tomorrow. What do you think was wrong with him? What do you think was wrong with him? You mean besides being a terrible human being? The poor man's obviously having some kind of nervous breakdown. I'm going to go and check on him, if no one else will. Mom, I don't think you're allowed to do that. You've got to admire her dedication. I don't get it. We met Dick backstage and he was a complete jackass. At least he was living up to his name. But Mom refuses to accept it. She's acting like nothing even happened. If you believe something for long enough, sometimes you don't want to see the truth, especially if it hurts. Maybe you're right. Looks like the show's finishing up. I guess we can forget about taking home any awards tonight. Why bother inviting all of us here if we weren't going to win anything? As if you had anything better to do on a Tuesday night. Touche. Although there's drag bingo at a club not far from here. We can go tonight. With your mother? Good point. Let's just head home.
That about wraps everything up on yet another wonderful evening. Many thanks to all of our award winners. On behalf of the Starshine Committee, I'd like to thank everyone.
Stop everything! Dick Stanford is dead! What? Episode 2, Fallen Star.
What? Dick's dead? Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. I know a dead body when I see one.
I'll call the police.
Mom? I went backstage, his door was open, and he was... Sharon, did you see who it was? Where did they go? Leave her alone, Ryan. She's in shock. What are you, a paramedic? I'm just trying to help. You want to help? Go get her a glass of water. Come on, Mom, you should sit down. He was just lying there, staring up at the ceiling. You don't want my help? Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, there's been a tragedy here tonight. But we're lucky enough to have a famous detective in the house. Honor misery, everyone. What the hell, Ryan? No need to be modest, Honor. We've all read about how you solved the murder of Blake Patterson. Honor? What's he talking about? Oh, I'm sorry. It seems we haven't all read about it. Didn't you know your daughter is a hotshot detective now, Mrs. Misery? Ryan, stop, please. It's not true, Mom. I'm sure Honor will be only too happy to kick off tonight's investigation. How about we give her a big hand, ladies and gentlemen? Why are you doing this? You better get to the crime scene, Honor. You don't want to be too late yet again. Shouldn't we wait for the police? Like, I don't know. Dressing room?
He's really...
Don't think you can just walk away from me, Honor Misery. What's going on? Is it true what Ryan said? Someone died and you've been acting like some kind of detective? No big plans to make more app work? Good luck with the app work. Good luck. Hope it's going well. Squashing all the bugs, right? If there are any. I've acted like a detective for years. I'm still figuring out. It was just one time. I'm still figuring things out. I don't know if it's something. I don't want to hear it. What were you thinking? It was bad enough you gave up your degree to become some low-rent TV actress, but now this? Dang, Mom. If your father was... Mom, Dick Stanford is dead. Are you going to help or not? Maybe I should go put Dick's flowers in some water. They're starting to wilt already. Mom, wait, Kind of early to be collecting flowers for the funeral, isn't it? Don't you have someplace to be? Hey, I'm just here to watch the great detective at work. I'm not a detective, I just... Stay out of my way, okay? Mom is kinda acting sus though, you think so? Or is she just in shock? Like her favorite celebrity just died. Like, would she have any reason to kill him? Do you really have to stand there? Oh, now you want to talk to me? Can't believe you called me out. I can't believe you called me out on stage like that. You had no right. I hadn't even told my mom about what happened yet. Yeah, I got that impression. Real healthy relationship you've got there. As if you're any kind of authority on what makes a healthy relationship. I'm just giving you a chance. A chance to do what? To screw up? Just do whatever you think is best. You're the detective, remember? Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky again. And if not, there's no shame in admitting you need help. What do you think happened to Dick? He was out of his mind if that stage performance was anything to go by. Probably went nuts and killed himself. You really think he would do that? I don't think she killed him, but this is just a guess. But I think she was tricked into playing a part into it and was told to hush up. Oh, interesting. He was, yeah, either tricked or maybe like, yeah, she could have been deceived easily. Because she's a super fan, right? Oh, you'll have a chance to meet him, right? Or something like that. And then somehow that led her to like assisting and killing him. That's a good guess. You're the detective. You tell me. Who wanted to hurt Dick? Can you think of anyone who might have wanted to hurt Dick? No.
But you have connections to people in the TV business. You may have heard something.
Yeah, I know people, but I don't pay attention to industry drama. Alright, whatever. Let's investigate. Yeah, I don't know. If you found like your favorite celebrity was dead, like what do you do? Is there anything you can do at that point? And like you find the body? What would you do, Kiku, if you found the body of a BTS member dead somewhere? Oh no. I don't know. I guess it's just call the police, right? But yeah, like I guess finding even just any not even just not even a celebrity, anybody would be pretty shocking to find, right? Okay, what do we find here? What is this? A handprint? Handprints. How does this puzzle even work? I saw it so many times but I still don't get it. The numbers on like the edges tell you like how many groups there are. And it's I don't know, it's hard to explain. But it'll be if it's like 3, 3, 3, then you know that it's like a group of 3, then an X somewhere, and then another group of 3, then another group of 3. So it's like that. But I don't know. It's like I don't know. I like this type of puzzle. But there's a Zelda version. I'm pretty sure they had a Zelda version of this game. The Zelda Picross. There's a Pokemon one too.
Honor, look at this. There are handprints on Dick's neck.
He was strangled.
Strangulation, death by external obstruction of the windpipe, stopping the flow of air to the lungs. Air is important because it contains oxygen, which the brain requires to function. Perhaps it's analogous to my primary bus being obstructed.
Maybe? So he went backstage to like lie down and then, or just to rest, and he got strangled? I can't believe we're really doing this.
You can't, but you know I'm good at finding things.
Not just that, everything. We're doing detective work again. How did that happen? I thought we were done when we solved Blake's murder. That was just a one-off thing, wasn't it?
We may not have been looking for a mystery to solve, but a mystery has found us. And besides, we still have the matter of my memory loss to solve. Unless you think we should stop.
No, we've already started. I'm not sure if this is such a good idea. Stop and miss all the fun. We've already started, let's go. No, we've already started. Might as well do as much as we can before the police get here.
And after that?
I don't know yet. So, guess that means we're partners again.
Just like in the movies.
Here's looking at you, Scout. We're gonna solve a murder. Let's do maybe one more puzzle. I'll explain my thought process for the next one as I'm solving it. My battery. Okay, hold on. Are these charged? Do these have battery? Okay, where's where's the thing? Okay, got the holder. Okay. Puzzle start. Okay, guys, I'll explain my thinking. Alright. Alright, so we see this. This is a 10. A 10. Wow, the control. It feels different holding this controller. This is 10 by 15 grid. And it's divided into 5 by 5 just to make it easier. So this 15 means there's 15 colored blocks in this one. And when the number fades, it grays out. That means you've finished that row. So for like this 3, that means there's three blocks in here. And we know 3 blocks, so it can either go here, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. But we don't know. But we know that because it's only 3, that these blocks here will not be filled in, because the 3 cannot reach up here. And same with the 4. Theoretically, it can go 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So potentially it could go up to here. But also, if we go from this side, or if we go from the bottom, it could be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like an overlap. So regardless of which side we're coming from, we know that these 2 blocks will always be filled. So we can put that there. And 7, so from this side, if these blocks are filled, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We know that these are not going to be filled in. And then if there's an overlap, it'd be... Did I do my thinking right? I feel like I explained this wrong, right? If it's 7, wait, if it's here, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay, we know for sure that this block won't be filled in. I explained it wrong. It's hard to explain. Okay, okay. And then this one. We know it's always gonna be in this order, so it says 2 and 9. So it's gonna be 2 blocks, some amount of X's, and then 9. Always hard to externalize your thinking, right? Especially when it's like so visual like this. So if the 2 was here, we can look over here. So 9 blocks from that. So counting from here, that'd be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Counting from here, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's an overlap here. Assuming that the 2 block is here. If we put if it's 9 from this side, and it touches this edge, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The X could potentially be here, but we don't know. The 2 is too small to know where it could be. If it was 3, we could put 1 in the middle. If it was 4, we could do these 3 blocks. If it was 5, we could just fill it all in. But we don't know, so we'll leave it like that. Okay, 5, so here we have 4 on the bottom. So 1, 2, so potentially we can put 1 here. Here. Because if it comes from the bottom, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. And the 5, so from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can put that block there. And kind of do the same process here. So this row says 2 and 1. This is definitely the 2 block. Because if we assume this was the 1, and we like put an X here. There's not enough space for the 2, so it's definitely the 2 block. And because it's the 2 block, it cannot extend all the way to the bottom. 1, 2, so we can put an X here. This one, let's see, 281. So, assuming the 2 could be here, we put an X. Assuming the 1 could be here. 5, 6. We can fill that in because it could be 6 and then 7, 8 on this side, or 7, 8. Explaining takes a lot of brain work. Okay, this is 131. We know this is for sure the 3, and we know that there has to be the 1 underneath it. So we can put an X here because we know the only possible spot for the 1 is down here. And since we know that, since this touches the edge, we know that this is definitely the 3rd place for the 3. Oh, we have an X here, so we know that this is 9. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And here there's an X on the edge, so we know that this is definitely where the 2 is. You make it look very easy. Got some practice in here. I don't know, there was at one point in time I had like on my phone this, like I went to the app store and I found like a Pictocross game. Just like with random images, I just played it in my spare time. This is, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we know that it can't reach up here, so we can put an X. I kind of get it, but if I play this, I just brute force it. Yeah, like if you... This puzzle's big, it's 10 by 5. No, 10 by 15. They start you out, you usually learn by like 5 by 5 grids. Like, so you start much smaller. Okay, this one is 1, 3, 4. So based on the spacing here, we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. So we could have done that at the beginning if we had like known the numbers, like, oh, that adds up to 10. And then from here, we know we can see that the 4, we can cross out all these. Because the 4 can only be here. Cross that off. Cross these off too, because the 3 can only reach up to here. We can put the 1 in this row here. So 1, and then the 8. Still have to figure out. It's 6, so 7. And then we have to figure out where the last 8 goes. The last part of that. Oh, this, we have 3 blocks here, so we know that we can just cross these off. And then since these crossed off are now crossed off and are at the edge, we can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Cross that here. And then this, we can eliminate these because we know the 4 can only occupy this space. This touches the edge, so we can put an X here because we know this is a 1, 6 row. And then we can fill in the rest for this 6. We see that's 3, and there's a gap and then a 1 here. We know that there's a 6 in this row and a 3. There's no way that this is like the standalone 3 because the 6 can't fit here. So we can deduce that this is the 6. And then the 3 can fill in 3 here. That opens up this. We know the 3 is here in this column. And put the 2... Start off with 2 here. We look at this column, we see that it's 3 and 2. And if we put a block here, that's 4. So that's definitely an X. Then we know that's a 3, we know that's a 2, so we can cross these off. This here, we can tell this is the 3. 1, 2, 3. Because these are 1s at the end. So 3, 1, cross these off. And cross these off because there's 1 here. This 4, we can see this is the last available block, so we can just fill this in. Cross this off because that's the 2 and 9 are complete. The 4, you can see it's definitely here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cross these off. That opens up our 7 here. This 1 row, 1, 1, 1. We have all the 1. We have all 3 1s. Cross these off. Yeah, crossing off is helpful because then it visually shows you what's available. Like here, we see that this column, the 1 and 3, it's already completed. So if we put our cross here, we know that for sure that the 8, the last part of the 8 is right here. We can cross off these because this column's done. Here, since it touches the edge, we know that this is a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, X, and then the 1 is here. The 2 is here. This is the only place it can go. This row is completed already, so we can put an X here. There's a 1. This row is 1, 1. The 1's already here, so we can cross this off. This column has a 1 at the top. This is the only place it can go. Cross these off. And then last piece, 1 and 1 here. We found liquor spill. A spill? That could suggest some kind of a struggle, maybe. It smells like whiskey.
Whiskey, fermented grain liquor, pairs well with beef and wild mushrooms. Would you say this smells domestic or imported?
Since when do you know so much about whiskey?
I scanned a copy of Rise and Shine magazine in the lobby earlier. Philip Marlowe's fascination with alcohol is finally starting to make sense.
Seems like it was Dick Stanford's fascination too. He must have been drinking it before he went up for his award.
That's everything from my quick scan. Should I make a more detailed sweep?
Not yet. I think we've got enough to suggest what happened here.
Oh, you have a theory already? I can't wait to hear it.
Just a game theory. Dick died of natural causes, committed suicide, or was murdered. He had the handprints on his neck, so it's murder, right? Dick was murdered. Someone must have been waiting for him backstage. The whiskey suggests he was drunk, so he couldn't have put up much of a fight. The killer only had to put his hands around his neck and...
Lights out for Dick Stanford.
Scout, was that a quip? Is choking on liquor natural? I mean, I guess that could be a possibility. I guess you could choke on it. Or drink too much.
It's a quote from one of your detective novels, but I'm working on a routine to make my own.
I've gotta admit, I'm impressed. No, really. Not bad for someone with no experience or training. Who knows? Maybe this time you can catch the killer before he jumps off a 10th floor balcony. Why is he so rude to us? Like, I know he's the ex-husband, why is he so rude? Honor, what are you doing here? We're trying to figure out what happened here. What took you so long? We're just measuring dick for a coffin. Oh, bro. We're trying to figure out what happened here. What took you so long, huh? What took you so long? I thought I made it clear last time. You are not a detective.
But we...
And as for this toaster of yours, it's got no feelings, no intuition. It undermines all the principles of good police work. Don't you at least want to hear what we found? Absolutely not. I've got a trained forensics team coming in. I can only hope you two idiots hadn't contaminated all the evidence. Now get out of my crime scene.
He didn't seem pleased to see us.
No, but that's not gonna stop us now, right?
Right, let's find some more evidence.
Alright. I think that's a good spot to end for now. We'll find more evidence another time.
Scout is so cute.
I like Scout, he's fun. They're fun. Scout's fun. Like, so quiet. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, thanks for watching.
Yeah, we solved the first case, we started the second one. Thank you for the applause. Thank you.
Yeah, it's fun. I don't know, I just like solving these puzzles.
But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. I hope everyone had a great weekend. And I hope everyone has a good week. Tomorrow's Monday. Monday. Hope everyone has a good week. Good Monday. Yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good night, good rest of your day. We'll catch y'all another time. I will post my schedule after stream. But yeah, until then, bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Friday Eve, Eve, Eve. Wait, Friday Eve, 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 Eve. That's right, Friday Eve, 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 Eve. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for watching. Alright, everybody. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.